Day 6 of rating nations in CAW. Today we got Bhutan. You can get Bhutan by starting in the Napoleonic Wars. You either ally with them, or make them your puppet state and enter their territory, and you will see a citizen with a hat and you will click on him 10 times. Bhutan is a very hard nation to play as, only having one territory and being surrounded by the Qing dynasty and the British Empire. It will be very hard to upgrade your units because of that. You will have to hope that someone you share a border with goes to war, but make sure you ally with another country and then declare war on them. Time to talk about the unit tree. The unit tree consists of the villager, militia, and splits into the mounted halberdierman as the only male unit, and then as gunners we got the crossbowman, which is pretty underrated, but then follows the musketeer and grenadier, which are pretty badass. But the grenadier is worse than the British grenadier, and that is a problem because, as I said earlier, is one of the two countries you border. I would recommend putting the musketeer behind one grenadier, and behind the musketeer you put 2 more musketeers and boom, basically unstoppable. Unless the counter you play against put 3 level 4 cannons behind a few units, then you're kind of done for, but can still win. Obviously it depends on the strength of the unit or units in front of the cannon, since they are basically easily killed with one shot if you use a level 4 or 5 units. My dumbass didn't use this strategy, as you can see, but ignore that. I recommended that tactic only if you're unsure of winning the battle. Bhutan is a very interesting nation to play as if you're a good player because of the insane difficulty, and I'm not the only one who thinks that there are thousands of people who played as Bhutan and consistently ranked it in the top 5 hardest countries to play as, but for me it is not the hardest. If you want the most difficult, I would recommend Serbia. However, if you can capture like 2 to 3 or even more territories from one of the bordering countries, you can make peace with them, and then you invade the 2 decently small countries that became your new neighbors. Do not attack them instantly, build your army back up or upgrade it and then invade them. But do not underestimate them. They could have the Elephant Archer, which is a really good unit and one of the best, so you have to prepare. Time to rate Bhutan. I really love Bhutan. The only thing I don't like about them is how in real life they recognize like 40 countries. I really enjoy the hard difficulty, whilst others hate it for the same reason. The good units are also very good and famous for that reason. If you gather like 10 level 3, 4, 5 musketeers and grenadiers, then it's pretty easy to take a little territory and make peace, so the rating is a 9.2298710 rating. This country also is considered by many to have a very good male unit, the mounted halberdierman. I would recommend a few months of playing before even considering playing as this country. Therefore, if you're new, I hopefully reduce that number to a week or 2. Thank you for watching, but I will give the stage to Countryballs or Countryballs. Hello there. This is Countryballs, and I want to tell you that the reason why this video feels a bit better than the last one is because I use CapCut. And this will be a video, not a short, because my dumber couldn't figure the problem with the recording out. At least I will probably turn this series into long-form videos, not YT shorts. That is all. I wanted to thank you so much for the support, and shout out to SamuelDiddy6493 for giving me some suggestions. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more Countryballs at War content. If you want to see your favorite nation, then comment it down below. I will make a video on it.